The past doesn't move, but it leads you forward, if you remember it. I never move, yet I'm always ahead. I show your past, yet not what you said. You look at me daily, but rarely do you see. The truth I reflect is who you used to be. Your memory was never gone. It was just waiting for you to notice. The mirror may deceive, but memory never forgets the truth. Time is not your enemy. Memory is not your friend. But when the maze forgets you, who will remember your truth? The maze doesn't remember for you. It only echoes what you leave behind. Will you trust the reflection or the path you've taken? I never move, yet I'm always ahead. The maze plays fair until you don't. Miss a memory, and it changes the rules on you. You've answered riddles. You've faced illusions. You've remembered what the world told you to forget, but now the maze hands you something different. Not a puzzle, not a question, a pen. Because this room writes you back. Everything in this room is waiting for your thoughts. You've written your story all your life. But have you ever watched the page write back? What have you been pretending not to feel? In the Evermaze, there are no lies. Only mirrors. Your choices aren't just echoes. They're authorship. Step by step, you're writing what you believe. Not just who you are, but who you're afraid to be. Hiding, wanting more, running from reflection, and finally stopping. This page isn't a future. It's your unedited self. Would you dare to finish the sentence, or will you erase it again? And despite everything, they still believe in... The room read what you wrote. It didn't correct you. It answered. Then let that be your guide. Every version of you, the loud, the lost, the layered, belongs here. Not because you're flawless, but because you're finally honest. What do you want to do with the page? Sign it and your story continues, with clarity. Rip it and even torn pages are part of the book. Rewriting it takes courage that most never use. Leaving it blank doesn't mean anything. It means waiting. You didn't escape the maze. You edited it. And next time, it will write back differently because you're no longer the same reader. Some thoughts you thought were yours, some doubts were planted, and sometimes the loudest voice in your mind doesn't belong to you at all. Which of these voices belongs to you? And which ones were assigned to you without permission? Now, ask yourself, what is one belief you hold that might not be yours? You've confused echo for identity, repetition for truth. But now you see, that voice isn't you. It never was. You have two choices. What will you do with the belief that isn't yours? Repeat it again or replace it with your own truth. Say or write the belief in your own words, not what they told you, what you believe. This is the voice you've been waiting to hear, not the loudest one, but the one that finally sounds like you. The maze isn't here to trap your body. It's here to test your ownership of thought. You are not what they gave you. You are what you keep. If you want your voice to guide the next room, just let your truth echo through the maze. Others will hear it, even if they don't know it came from you. If you want to just listen and be guided to the next room, then stay silent for now, and learn what your silence attracts. Sometimes silence is stolen, sometimes it's chosen. But here in the Evermaze, you decide what echoes and what finally ends. Every time you chose a door, you left another one behind. Every answer came with a question you never asked. This room, it holds the truth you didn't pick, the one you walked away from, the one that still remembers you. You remember choosing that path you felt sure or afraid. But the Evermaze remembers what you didn't choose, and now it invites you to revisit the discarded truth. This was the road you avoided, the version of you that could have been, the confession you almost made, the risk you didn't take. Are you ready to witness the version of yourself you left behind? Choose one to reveal. A dream I gave up, a person I never forgave, a truth I denied, a version of me I abandoned. This is not regret, this is recognition. The Evermaze doesn't punish you for not choosing. It simply asks, what did that version of you know that you didn't? You left me here, but I never hated you for it. I carried the truth you didn't want to hold yet, but I'm still part of you. Ask one question. Why did I walk away from this truth? What would have happened if I chose you? Are you still waiting for me? You are not only the roads you took, you are also the ones you didn't. Every abandoned truth is still yours to retrieve when you're ready. You are now both the chooser and the witness. Will you carry this truth forward? If yes, then walk with wholeness. You're no longer just one path. You're the entire map. If no, then it will wait here for you, untouched until your heart returns. If unsure, then uncertainty is still seen as a kind of truth. The maze respects that. In the Evermaze, no choice is wasted. Even silence speaks. Even distance remembers. Even the truth you didn't pick was never lost. There are rules. And then there are rules you follow so blindly, they snap you in half when they fail to protect you. Welcome to the Chamber of Commandments, where the very beliefs that shaped you are put on trial. But remember this, some rules aren't laws, they're leashes. To never show weakness is to deny yourself healing. Tell me, how do you grow if you refuse to break? They told you effort always wins. But effort without direction, that's slavery in disguise. You gave kindness to earn love, but kindness with expectation isn't selflessness. It's a transaction. Who taught you that being liked was more important than being real? Every rule you followed without questioning became the very thing that broke you, but now you've seen it. The rule was never meant to protect you. It was meant to control you. What rule have you been following that no longer serves you? Which belief are you starting to realize might have done more harm than good? Which one broke you the hardest? What if the only real freedom is learning how to let go of the structure that kept you sane, and what new rule would you write for yourself?
Left is thought, and right is dream.